And back we come. Mind and put on French. What? Oh, reminder to put on Tenacious D. I think that sentence was supposed to be. Whoops. Forgot. I knew I'd forget. The reminder came too late, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. My bad. That was a bitch to spell. Yep. That's alright. We got. I passed the sentence. Come on then, boys. Come meet your doom. Death to all the metal. Punk rock came to destroy the metal, but it failed! That song has one of the best solos ever. Don't know why I keep forgetting to delete this file from the playlist. It's such a goofy, out of place song. Ooh, we're getting close. It's not until you start tearing one of these places down you realise just how big they actually are, is it? I think the worst part about this track is it goes on for way too long. 3.5 minutes long, but it feels like it's 18 minutes long for some reason. Where's your laser coming from? It's supposed to come out of your eye. Hi. Not sure why I can't hit you, but there we go. Alright, what else can we talk about? Give me a subject to talk about. Keep me busy. Instead of sitting here being mesmerized by the grind of sequential mining. Getting mesmerized. Space buttons in the sky, so frustrating. Are you playing with mouse and keyboard or controller? Because with mouse and keyboard there's such a... It's just so floaty and obnoxious control scheme. I haven't tried controller on the new version yet, but if I do go back to the game, I think I might try the controller, because, yeah, the way the user interface is designed is not keyboard friendly. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Might be the worst designed control scheme interface I've ever come across. And that includes Surgeon Simulator, because that's bad by design. Well, did you see that news, by the way? Surgeon Simulator is coming to the Switch. X1 controller works really well. Well, that's good news, because that's what I use. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether anyone at Hello Games actually has ever used a keyboard. Or at least never played a game with a keyboard, but I feel like they just assigned the UI interface kind of just randomly. We need a button to do this. Which button should we make it? I don't know. Do we have anything on K? We should use K. Sure, that sounds fine. What could possibly go wrong? Any advice to getting slimes to spawn? Yeah. I assume you're using a Bedrock version of Minecraft? Windows 10 on Nintendo Switch or Xbox or something? Yeah, that's an ongoing issue I'm dealing with as well. My iron farm, my slime farm, or, you know, at least the swamp where slimes should spawn, just don't really. I used an online tool to find out where some slime chunks are supposed to be, but I haven't dug them out yet because we haven't got a third nether skull in which to make a wither boss, in which to make a beacon with which to give us haste, so it makes it bearable to dig out 2 chunks worth of dirt. But yeah, no, slime spawning is another issue. The way that spawn or mob spawning works on Bedrock Edition is just so different to anything else in any other version. It's it's taking a bit to adjust to. And it's not just spawning, but despawning is the issue as well. Stuff doesn't despawn properly. No, I have no particular useful advice for you because I have not built my slime farm yet. So, but if you're just talking about swamps, your best bet is to wait for a full moon. So that's allegedly when they're going to spawn more often. I have not experienced it myself, but whatever. Use the slime finder website, dug out 4 chunks worth of without haste or any enchantment. Jesus Christ, how long did that take you? I've only seen 2 and it's been ages. God damn it. That don't give me much hope for digging out mine. I don't know. I really, really, really want to keep using Bedrock because all the crossplay joy and things like that. But holy moly. The shit to deal with spawning and crap like that. It's just ruining every farm I try and make. But, you know, new challenges. We'll see. I might check out the Minecraft support forums and see just how many people are complaining about how spawn mechanics work in Bedrock. I bet you there's lots. Why is your ship's top speed so slow when being chased by someone? Because when you're under attack, they disable your pulse drive. And if you can't use pulse drive, you're stuck at impulse speeds, basically, I suppose. It's pretty annoying, isn't it? It's one of my least favourite parts of that game. Why can't I be a little, like, Star Trek about it and have my engineer whip up a inverse polaron beam to block their interference beam to my pulse drives? Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. Get on it. Oops, daisy. Actually, that reminds me. We should try Bridge Crew sometime, now that it cross-plays between desktop and VR versions and things like that. Could be fun to play on stream with you guys. Anyone currently watching played Bridge Crew? I've had it for a while, but I actually haven't played it properly. Which is ridiculous, seeing as how much I love Star Trek. No VR gear here. Well, it doesn't matter because you can play it without VR these days. They updated it. You play it on desktop and crossplay with people who are playing in VR. Can't deny that. Yeah, there was an update they put out not so long ago, a couple of months, I think. Got Bridge Crew yet, but I'll be getting on the PSVR. Yeah, I don't know whether... I don't remember whether it cross-plays with PC on the PSVR. I think it does. I remember asking them about it 2 E3s ago when they first announced the game. They had a demo, closed doors demo in the NVIDIA booth. Well, not the booth, but the NVIDIA... their private business meeting place booth thing. And I remember asking them, will it cross-play between PlayStation and PC? And I think they told me yes, but I don't know whether that ever made it through to the final release or not. Never really watched Star Trek, so never been a fan. Really? Any particular reason? You sound like sci-fi, or you hate joy or something? Cut it out. They're all pissy because I'm destroying their home. hide in grass from me? Just never got there. Seen some of the newer movies because it was on TV. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the new Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. Because I just rewatched the original, the first season of it. I hated it less than when it was new, because I knew what was coming and I knew what they were doing, and the reason it was a joyless pile of shit instead of hopeful and lovely and everything, like Trek should be. But yeah, it is interesting to see if they take it on board for the second season. I've heard mention from some of the production crew interviews and things like that that they're trying to be more hopeful and shit like that, you know, Trek has always been about. But we'll see how successful they are. Don't really watch much TV at all. I think Vikings was the only series I've watched in recent years. I tried to get into that. A friend of mine said one of the characters reminded her of me. Begged me to check it out. I was alright. So I watched an episode or two and I was like, eh. Didn't really dig it. Seemed a bit too far up its own arse. Excuse me? Where was the trident bitch? First 5 episodes of Vikings are very slow and meh. After that, okay, so I never even got close to the good bits then. So I watched 2, maybe 3 episodes. I don't remember exactly. I do remember I got very bored of it though. I'd love to know when they're going to fix that audio bug that means... Oh, I'm out of things. I can't hear anything when I eat. There's no... Medicines are amazing. Have you on the edge of your seat? Alright, I might give it another go then. I think it's on Netflix, isn't it? Not much else to go. A few columns. That's about it. Bloody hell, the dolphins scared the poop out of me. Rushed up on me. Piss off, guy. How are things over in Australia, Milty? Not so bad. It's raining buckets over here in central United States. Well, they probably need it anyway. Middle of summer over there and all. What's wrong with a bit of rain? Yeah, it's a lovely mild winter's day out there. Lovely and crisp and cool. I'm enjoying the crispy breeze coming through my window. first 4 seasons, at least, on Netflix. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it in the Netflix as I'm poking about looking for stuff to look at. Yeah. I'll keep it in mind. I'll give it another go when I'm in the mood. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 columns to go, and then we're done. Well, done dismantling anyway. It's funny seeing all the sea lands left in place though. Of Slime Ranch. Yeah, I saw Slime Ranch in my Steam this morning as I was rolling through some stuff. Can't think of myself. I'll get back to that again one day. Maybe we'll just save that game for my New Year's Eve streams. Because I've literally never played that game sober yet. Messing up my armor, you guys. It's not fair. What the? It's funny, the less spawning space I give these guys, the more of them there seems to be. That's not the way it's supposed to work. Yes, off. Anyone else want a piece? No, you do. Shit, I'm gonna die. Safe place to regen. Ha! It's not just me, right? Regenning seems so much slower in Bedrock. Maybe because there's no heart animations. The hearts don't jiggle. Yeah, it just makes it seem slower. Chat started out so good today, but then everyone went silent. What the hell am I stuck on? That's weird. Couldn't move for a second there. Just wanted to wake you up there, chat room. You've gone all silent on me again. Everyone's gone into delete mode. How is everybody doing? I'm zoning out here a bit because nobody's talking to me. The whole reason I stream is so interaction happens. If I just wanted to sit here in silence and play a game, I wouldn't be streaming it. Help me to help you. Help me to make a more entertaining stream by giving me stuff to talk about. Well, you just sit there in silence. Bit rude, but whatever. Okay, how we doing here? Played around with 3D. No, I haven't touched the 3D printer in ages, actually. Haven't really had any need to. Video for me was one for a while. What? The video for you was one for a while. I don't know what you mean by that. No idea. Gone for a while. Ah, I see. Crappy internet connection got you down. Stupid fingers. The fingers you have used to type are too fat. To order a special dialing wand, mash the keypad with your palm now. Man, remember when Simpsons was funny? I feel like it's been a while. Used one yesterday to print a new piece for the window mechanism in the wife's car. Saved about, wow, saved about $250. Nice. Oh, hello. What's all this then? Excuse me. It's off. Have I found yet another ocean monument over a spawner? Or no? Are you just a random bit of... Huh? Why was there a random bit of mossy cobblestone? How is that even a thing? What the hell is going on here? Oh. Abandoned mineshaft. Semi-spawned. What the hell is going on here? What's going on? Why is there bits of mossy cobblestone and bits of planks of wood and it doesn't go anywhere? Where is the structure you belong to? Was there supposed to be something here and the ocean monument deleted you as it spawned in? Too weird. Weird. Any reason you don't have... my reason you don't have a air bubbles stomach line. Yeah, there is. Let me show you the reason. It's over here. This is the reason. This is the conduit. Added to my craft in the most recent major update, the Aquatic update, about a month ago. Crafted out of a couple of new bits of stuff, also introduced in the update. Surrounded by a prismarine in the special shape here. And you get a special potion type effect called Conduit Power. And Conduit Power lets you see underwater much better. It lets you mine underwater much better. And it lets you breathe underwater. It's awesome. And yeah, unlike a potion of water breathing, it's permanent. It works like a beacon, basically, as an area of effect. And in the configuration I've got up there, its maximum area of effect is 96 blocks. Sneaky. And it might be one of my favourite things they've added to... Oh, I should have gone up there and make more things anyway. My favourite things they've added to Minecraft is it makes existing underwater and mining things and just doing anything underwater so much better. Going through a lot of picks. Yeah, I've got one of these near my... Get out of there, squid. Got one of these near my base too. Another interesting little side effect is within about an 8 block range, actually do damage to hostile mobs. So if a zombie or something came up here, if I got within range of that, they'd start taking about 2 hearts of damage every second. So you could use one as part of a mob grinder. And I tell you what, the zombie spawning has certainly gone up since we got rid of most of the prismarine. I guess that makes sense. Less area for one type of hostile mob to spawn means more can spawn of the other type. With any underwater bases yet? Started to. We've got an underwater enchantment room, but we did that without the conduit's help, which was a huge pain in the ass. But yeah, now that we have conduits and sponges from the monument here, and as soon as I collect a bunch more sand to make some glass and things like that, we're going to start building a series of underwater pods, which will form our permanent base and series of farms and things like that. Some farms will still have to be above water for various reasons, but yeah, the plan is for most of my base to be underwater. Paintball, hello there. Squid power conduit. Actually, there's a thought. If I'm going to build a guardian farm, I wonder if there's some way I could combine it with a squid farm as well. I had a thought earlier today about the underwater base. I kind of want to make sort of the main bit of it, or perhaps we'll do a series of them, in the shape of a turtle. Thought it might be a fun idea rather than just building a bunch of underwater boxes or something, or even spheres. Have their shells made out of glass so you can see through them. That's what the water looks like when the conduit power expires, and it goes all dark again. It's like having permanent night vision. Yeah, the conduit power only works when you're underwater. So as soon as my head pops out of water, I lose the effect. Well, I did in about 12 seconds, I think. But underwater, it kicks in. You can see everything. Whoop, easy. Alright, nearly there. I feel like I've said that a few times in the last hour. Yeah, just a couple of columns over there and that's about it. Seems good to me. Now, I'm not entirely sure what design our Guardian Farm is going to be. I haven't seen any videos or anything on a like a tutorial style design I could use. Pretty sure I understand the mechanics. That feels like famous last words. There's a very, very noisy bike outside. Do you guys hear that rumbling? It's a big fat bike out there. Probably with a big fat biker on the back. Mr. Gel, hello there. I'm guessing someone else's Minecraft stream just ended because we've got a bunch of new people all pouring in at once. Small penis bike. I've actually yelled that at a guy before. Not on a big bike, but on a, like, you know, I saw revving his sports car outside my place. I opened up at the window. I just screamed out at him, "Hey! Dude! You in the car! Dude! You in that sweet car!" He goes, "Yeah, what's up?" I said, "I'm sorry to hear about your small penis." "What?" I said, "I'm sorry to hear about your small penis. Nice car, though." He stopped revving his car. It made me laugh. Keep waiting for another opportunity to do that. One day it'll happen. The Guardians are pissed, that's what it sounded like over here. Reminds me of that South Park episode with the bikers in it. Don't think I ever saw that one. Doesn't ring a bell anyway. I remember the Spongebob episode with the bikers in it. It's a pretty good episode, actually. Yeah, I need to watch some more Spongebob. I haven't watched Spongebob in ages. Such a stupid but such a good show. Plus, Tom Kenny's a genius. I only just found out the other day that Tom Kenny, voice of SpongeBob, also does Ice King in Adventure Time. Had no idea, but as soon as I was told, I was like, oh yeah, of course it is. It sounds exactly like him. His patter, his delivery, the timbre of his voice. Of course it's Tom. Hey, you, stop. Have you already built an iron farm this world? I have. It doesn't work. The mechanics for villagers and iron golems and stuff like that in Bedrock are a bit vague. I've redesigned the farm 6 times now, and it works, kind of, but it doesn't work nearly as efficiently as it should be working. If I built it in any other version of the game, I'd have iron pouring out my eyeballs. I'd have so much of it by now. But yeah, I'll give once we head back to sort of home base, I'll show it to you. Well, the current version anyway, which kind of ish works. but not really. Got mine working, but also inadvertently a salmon farm. I haven't had any issues with fish spawning in water source blocks in any of my farms yet. Probably because I built all of them above sea level and not in an ocean biome and things like that. But yeah, I've seen other people have issues with that. And I think it has something to do with the level of the water and what biome you're in and things like that. But all the farms that I've built so far, any water sources I use to push things around with, are above sea level. And I think that might be the key. Alright, so I think that's all the prismarine apart from the corner pieces. Right? Didn't miss any? Cool. Well then. Now let's build these up to the surface. No. Iron production is slower? Yeah, much slower. Much slower. And I don't know whether it's a problem I can actually solve. Oh, missed a piece. Mine is above sea level, but it's also elevated above a river. Ah, yeah, the river biome might be your issue there. It's interesting to see those guardians sitting there. Is that where they spawned, or did they move there? They shouldn't. So my understanding of the spawn mechanics is... Oh wait, no, hang on a sec. I'm thinking of... They might have spawned under the column. Never mind, thinking out loud. Can you swim down, please? Okay. Now the real trick to spawning guardians in this version of the game is they spawn in they spawn over specific columns of blocks, at least when there's no monument there. And I'll have to double check my source to figure out what this is, but I think the spawn box will build. We might go, say, 10 levels down, just to make sure we have enough room to build any kind of farm and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like that. And we'll empty out that. That shouldn't be too much of an issue to empty out, should it? Bit of sand, bit of sponge. Not going to do it in prismarine though. Do it in concrete or something. That way we don't create any inadvertent spawn. Hey, we can go any if I'm going to try. Bedrock might fight me, but I'm going to try. Let's go get those sea lanterns. I'm off. I gotta go adult. Drop again later if you're still streaming. Alright, mate. If I don't see you later, I'll catch you down on the stream, sure. I hope adulting isn't too tedious. school run. Not an issue I have to deal with. I also might want to bring back from base a whole shitload of sea pickles. Light up the sea floor underneath this place to try and stop these drown from spawning. At least immediately under the farm. That should be fun. I've got to use my sea pickle generator. I love watching that thing work. And those guys lose interest the instant you get out of their field of view, don't they? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come here. I don't even want to think about any of you despawning. Not that you're irreplaceable, but still. One of my favourite blocks in Minecraft. Why would I let you despawn? I still think dolphins should attack guardians. Can you imagine what sort of cool farm you could have if every time a guardian spawned you have a dolphin army ready to destroy it? At least I've got a mending villager in my iron farm. Nice. Actually, that's what we're going to do next, I think. I'm going to leave this be for the moment because quite frankly I'm bored of fiddling with it. It's been kind of a little bit tedious cleaning this place out. I need a break from it. And what we might do is have a look at that fresh batch of villagers we got going and see if I can find a mending guy. There's the Bedrock Edition's default texture pack. Looks very good. Now this is Fateful 32. It's a third-party texture pack, not even available in the store, but because I'm using the Windows 10 version I can use non-official third-party texture packs and shaders and things like that. So yeah, this is the Fateful 32 texture pack, basically identical to the texture pack I would normally use when I was playing Java. So it still looks like Minecraft should look, it's just a bit cleaner and sharper, which I appreciate. I wonder if guardians are going to try and spawn inside this thing. Guess we'll wait and see. I don't think we're really going to need a conduit here after we build the farm. But interesting to know. I guess maybe because the hostile mobs, they might be damaged by it, or maybe they'll be immune because it's an aquatic, I don't know. We should check that out. I'll do some experimenting in a creative world and see what we can learn. I don't really need this platform here at all anymore, do I? I'll leave this area here because we're still going to need somewhere to stand and put out boxes of stuff. I guess for now. You know what? I think we can cut this all the way back. At least to the border, which is somewhere around here. And no wonder it looks awesome. Yeah. Like, I've tried a bunch of different texture packs over the years. Faithful 32 has always been my favourite. Because you get the really super fancy texture packs that sort of change up the way Minecraft look fairly dramatically, and it can look cool sometimes, but it doesn't look like Minecraft anymore. And you get a Faithful 64, for example, and it looks too sharp and too clean. It doesn't look like Minecraft anymore. And I find Faithful 32 is a really nice balance between looking nicer, but still looking like Minecraft should look. Especially when it comes to textures like this. The gravel, the stone, you know, the cobblestone and prismarine and stuff like that. In the regular standard texture pack, they look like such a mess of garbage. Just noise. But this pack, you actually see the little, you know, like pebbles and stuff. Cool if they had a domestication function like with the wolves. Yeah, they've talked about that before on live streams with the dolphins, and they didn't want to encourage it because of reasons. They didn't want kids trying to tame lime dolphins in the wild. I don't know. If so, then why wolves? Well, wolves are predate that existing rule also. I don't know. It'd be nice, but whatever. Hey. Sneak up on me. That guy seems to be stuck underneath my boat. Wait, are you in the boat? I think that guy might be in the boat. But he's stuck in his swimming animation still. Didn't even know that was a thing. He is in the boat. He's lying down in the boat. Alright, learning something new. Still can't get close to him though. What the hell? Okay, ready to build our spawn platform, etc, etc, etc. Let's go home. I got trapped in my boat before I was in it. Where's my... Oh yeah, my arm is all fucked up. I need to fix that. I was lucky I caught that in time. Alright, so, next mission. We'll have a look at our new villagers. See if we can find one with mending. Okay. Really need to make a rail system here. Villager is a little pricey. 38 emeralds and a book. I think that might be the worst possible deal. Jesus. Ooh. It's funny how it's always nighttime when I come back. That should make a big whack of paper. Hopefully we'll get a few trades out of a librarian with it. Otherwise I'm going to have to leave this thing AFK and we'll try more librarian trades when we get... Oh, I can see a golem burning. Why is he not dead yet? He's burning for a long time. There he goes. He seemed to burn for a long time. Alright. Now for the ritual of degubbing. Gubs, gubs. Gubs, gubs. Nice. More stomach. That's what I like to see. Is that white concrete or quartz? White concrete. Except for the stairs, they're quartz because we don't get concrete stairs yet. Sigh. I am going to need more boxes. Already an overflow in the prismarine. Of it. Alright, stone items. You and you. Zoop, zoop. Never did solve the mystery of where that wood planks are coming from and things like that, did we? I feel like there was supposed to be an abandoned mine shaft there, but it got overwritten by the monument or something, I don't know. Another Dauntless update grew, I suppose a good thing. It is a good thing. They're preparing it for the content update that's coming. Forgot about my third box. just enough room without having to do another box of monument stuff. Nice. You, and you. Also you. Where the hell is that spider at I keep hearing? Sputterman! Mr. Sputterman! Where are you? Useless. Yeah. Not all that impressive, is it? Disappointed with the lack of slab and stairs option for some of the newer stones. I mean, if they were going to give us more slabs and stairs of any material, you'd think concrete would be it, wouldn't you? It's kind of the entire point of concrete. You can pour it into whatever shape you want it to be. That's what's so good about concrete. And yet, here we are. And blocks is all we can do. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they're so averse to giving us fucking stairs and slabs of different materials. Why would you hold that back? I mean, I understand why they did it originally, because the code of the game, the way they made items coded into the game, they didn't have room for it. Literally, they didn't have room, but they rewrit. They rewrit the entire code base to account for that. Now they can have as many bloody items as they want, and they still haven't given it to us. Oh, will you stop it? Right, we dig up to where I tidied up. We're good. Kind of like the Monster 32 is also a good texture, but I'm not familiar with that one. I don't think I've ever come across it. Are you using a switch account to camp near your iron farm so it keeps running? No. The switch is currently broken as far as LAN games go. So I'm playing locally on the Windows 10 machine at the moment. I moved the save file across. I forget why I made that light. No, I don't. It means this box is full. Yeah, the switch is currently broken as far as LAN accounts go. So I bounced the save file through a realm in order to get it on the Windows 10 machine so I could keep streaming with this world. But I've kept the iron farm active by activating a ticking area, which is a command you can use that does basically the same thing. Ticking area. So this entire area around me is in a ticking area, a circle around the base of 4 chunks to keep it active. It's like having a player in the local area. It was put there as a command for map makers and things like that, but you can't use it in a survival world without having cheats turned on, but I do have cheats turned on because I don't care about achievements or any crap like that. And because we need to do certain things in the game, because when we're streaming it, I do certain things in certain ways and things like that. So yeah, ticking area is how I solve that issue, because there's no such thing as a spawn chunk. Hey Douglas. Haven't been able to get any friends to join Switch Worlds over Xbox Live either? Nah, it doesn't work. It's broken at the moment. Damn it. Something went down the wrong way. Alright, so we're good for fuel out in that one. Hey, so Paogi. Hope If I pronounced your name right. How you doing? It was nice for a few weeks. Well, it was nice for a couple of weeks, wasn't it? Yeah, they didn't fix it in the latest hotfix. There's a second hotfix coming. We don't know exactly when, but hopefully they'll address it then. You got it right, I'm doing good. Excellent. I like it when I get people's names right. Why is it? That golem looks depressed. He's just looking straight down. Oh, that's why. He's staring at this guy. Look at him. I've never seen a golem look so dejected. His chin on chest. Looks like headless from back here, actually. Oi! Stop it. This place has gone to hell. Okay, let's let a few of you out. Get some better judgment. Oh, what are you doing there? I don't remember putting a librarian over here. Oh, cartographer, eh? Fuck you then. Really? There you go. Come on, couple of librarians, please. That'll do for now. Cartographer, librarian. 26, not bad. Bane of Amphitrons first rate. Alright, let's go get this guy some paper. Oh, for fuck's sake! Whatever. Just die. Kinda hate villagers. Have you been watching Adventure Time? Nice. Season 6. Which I forgot was somehow by far the worst season of the show. Has all sorts of bizarre episodes, so it ends up being boring. Just have to sit through without multi. Yeah, I don't know Season 6 off my head. I never really watched Adventure Time season to season to remember which season was good and which was bad and things like that. Alright, what am I doing? I'm looking for paper. I have 24 already. Right, nearly 2 stacks of paper. Won't get us very far, but it's a start. Will you please back away from this? Back away. What do we unlock there? Bookshelf for 3, compass for 10, and one for 8. That's not too horrible. What else you got? Not gonna sparkle for me? Alright. Okay then. Don't sparkle then, you shithead. Alright, glass for 3. Oh, come on! Little bitch. Depth Strider. I wonder if I've got any meat left at the zombie farm. Get a few emeralds from our friendly neighborhood purple guy. Have amazing villager luck? I really do. Oh, get down the hole! Come on, Jesus. Do you know why the best episode of the season is an episode where the entire episode is about Jake turning into a brick? I remember that episode. That was a good one. But I'm not sure how you managed to do that, but okay. Guess you're all too crammed up in here. Is that it? I wonder if... Oh, there's a thought. No, ticking area does not keep the spawner completely active all the time. I thought that might have been an issue here, but I guess it's because I was been above it. Let me turn down the sound here. While we collect some zombie meat. Can't tell if I'm hearing villagers from my game or yours. Oh, there really wasn't that many of them. I thought the cramming might have pushed the guy through the thing, but I guess not. Just have to top it through 20 more episodes before season 7. Sort of reading backwards through chat here, see what I miss. It was one with Finn losing his arm for the first time and meeting his dad. They had the undergo plot going on. You don't like that stuff? I like that stuff. Run flesh actually good for me. Yeah, it's good for villager trades. The clerics, the purple villagers, they trade zombie flesh for emeralds, which you could then use to trade with other villagers, like for example the librarian. Zombie flesh is actually really good. You can also eat it in an emergency, but it'll make you sick. Leather cap into the bin. Boink. Yeah, I just got done watching Steven Universe for the first time. The 5 current seasons. Such an amazing show. Like, I had no idea how good it was. I've heard people rave about it before, but I had no idea. It is such an excellent show. And it's run by someone who used to work as a storyboard artist on Adventure Time, so it has a similar aesthetic, but a very different show altogether. Not very, very different, but very different. So if you haven't seen Steven Universe yet, I highly recommend it. Rebecca Sugar wrote the Bacon Pancake song. Oh, really? That doesn't surprise me. I didn't know that, but it doesn't surprise me, given some of the music in Steven Universe. But yeah, so the music in Steven Universe is just amazing. There is a there's a video on YouTube that just has like every song from the show. It goes for like an hour. Yeah, Rebecca Sugar is amazing. I'd like to get to meet her someday. Convention or something. Get something signed and whatnot. I don't do that very often anymore. I'm worried about signatures and crap like that. But she is really something special. Did you see the episode just released on Comic Con Week? I have not seen that one yet, no. So I'm exactly one episode behind. But I have not been able to find it. I don't have any legitimate sources in Australia for that show. And I have not been able to find a way to watch that particular episode yet, if you know what I mean. Gotta go on to try to catch your stream again. Great stream. Thank you, mate. Hope you get to catch another stream too. I love how they all moonwalk into the end of the Doom Chamber. And don't use the. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm trying to communicate, because I can't find the illegitimate, the illegitimate sources I usually use to find stuff. Sometimes that episode is not coming up in these searches at the moment. I don't know why. I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to find, but it is for some reason. Does Daily Motion still exist? First result when I Google episode title. I guess, I haven't really Googled the episode title because Google tends to filter out the illegitimate stuff these days. I guess they don't count Daily Motion because Daily Motion does have some legitimate stuff on it. Alright, so that's a stack of rotten flesh. Let's see what we can do with that. Also, I should go back to the storage here. I don't know if I've got any emeralds left. I don't think I do, but we should have a look. It's really good they finally reveal spoiler. Yeah, I kind of suspected, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I kind of suspected the next episode would finally reveal that particular thing that's been teased for so long. Let me see if I can say this without saying it by doing this. Right? Right? Yeah. Oh, we have a lemon. A lemon? 11. We don't have a lemon, we have 11 emeralds left. I don't think we have any worthwhile there, do we? Alright, that'll have to do. And Reunited is one of the best episodes of the show. Oh yeah, it is. Oh god. Such a good episode. There are very few episodes that are not good in that show, though. Even the ones that are a bit meh are still pretty damn good by any other show standard. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. really? We only get one? They're expensive. 8 gold for an emerald. Where do you think you're going, bitch? Will you please sparkle? Son of a bitch! Are you not going to sparkle till I do your last trade? Is that what your deal is? Used up too many things now. Can't do it. Ronaldo, that episode is pretty bad. Which one is that? I don't remember. I don't recall the episode title. Oh, god damn it. Oh, what's we can do in here? That's weird. Oh, okay. Apparently my mic got stopped. Fantastic. Great, so this version of the game still has to deal with that stuff then, I guess. And what happened to that other piece of glass? Did the thing pick it up? Nope. I saw that. There it is. Right then, so Bedrock still has the issue where minecarts will just stop in the middle of nowhere for no apparent reason. It's not like I left the chunk. You're in the ticking area, for fuck's sake. The one where Ronaldo joins the crystal gems. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, it's not very good, is it? Still, like I said, by the standards of any other show, it's still a pretty decent episode. There are shows whose best episodes struggle to reach that high. Get my... Oh, there he is by the door. Hey, come over here. No, not the cleric. Oh, can't reach him. God damn it. There we go. No, just doesn't want to sparkle, does he? We're going to have to do the end trade. Gosh darn it. It's going to take forever. The best episodes of 7 years are some of the best episodes of any TV show. Yeah, easily. It is such a bewilderingly good show. What do you think of the big twist from a couple of episodes? I actually saw it coming, believe it or not. I saw that coming. There's a... Oh, how do I say this without spoiling it for anyone else? There's a certain perspective on the shape of a thing that kind of gave it away for me. I think you'll know what I mean. But yeah, I actually predicted that. About halfway through season 3, maybe, I think. I saw it coming a while off. Got 23 more there. I think that's enough for another one, isn't it? Probably break these down to books to trade, maybe. That was always one of the options for me, but not the option I expected. Yeah, it was the only path I saw. I don't know if they make one, but I would spend a lot of money for a plushie of Pink Lion. That lion is awesome. The way they draw his face sometimes just makes me laugh. Just fills me with joy. Don't run anywhere. Oh, he sparkled. Hey, come here. Finally. Alright, what do you got? Power 3. God damn it. All that work and he's not the guy. Power 3 though. Not so bad. Not mending though. There is one more trade, but it's only a name tag, so we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, I was going to try and find another one, but we don't have the resources for trading right now anyway. We'll have to wait till we have way more sugarcane built up. But yeah, I think I need a Steven Universe T-shirt as well. Big red T-shirt with a star on it. I think I need one of those. Or maybe one like his dad has, the black version. But yeah, I definitely count that show amongst my all-time favourites at this point. Oh hey, we got 8 more shows, that's enough. We finally have enough to make our final conduit. Final for now at least. That's all the Heart of the Seas we had. Nice. 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 Found bending on the second librarian I tried. Well, lucky you. Usually takes me a while. Yeah, so the hard farm is going. I've had 1 or 2 golems go through there since we picked up the iron from the second ago. What do conduits do? Conduits act a bit like beacons in that you set them up a particular way with some other blocks and they have an area of effect. In the case of the conduit, the area of effect includes underwater night vision, so you can see better underwater, you can breathe underwater, you can mine faster underwater. They're awesome. So yeah, for those who were talking about before, this is how I've got the iron farm set up at the moment. Pretty non-standard, but it's one of the only configurations I've found so far that seems to work reliably, if slow. That's weird, there appears to be a villager holding a carrot. Didn't even know they could do that. Why are they so jittery? When there's that many of them, they should just stack in the corners. Ugh, whatever. I'm about done with trying to figure out Bedrock. It just does things. It just does things. I love why I throwing my trend as far as it'll go away from me and watch it return like Mjolnir. Yeah. I've got a... Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Loyalty. I got loyalty 3 on that one, but we're not using it until I can get a mending book on it, because I've got impaling 4, channeling, and loyalty all on the same trident. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, I need to get mending on there before I start using the damn thing. Alright, what we might do now is... Oh, I need to repair my armor. Once I repair my armor, we might head to the nether and see if we can get a final wither skull. Because I did get one off stream a couple of days ago when I was filling... There it is. Hey. So I just need one more. Alright, hopefully this won't be so expensive. 3 diamonds and 18 levels. Okay. Needs must. Alright, I guess when we're done with the zombies we can turn up the sounds a bit now too as well. Previous world, I tried dozens on the ends and have got mending. Yeah, I think it took me like 5 or 7 labyrinths in the last world. Not great. Found something online that makes a good point. Steven Universe is actually Dragon Ball Z. Wish I could send a link to the image that compares the two. Twitter it to me, man. You Twitter, don't you? I've started setting up a Discord, by the way. After a discussion last weekend, I think I've finally been convinced that a Discord could offer something useful. A Discord channel, I should say, for the stream. We've got a little bit of fiddling left to do, and I think tomorrow we'll start putting the link out. Oh shit. Well, this is a graceless entrance into the nether. Oh, jeez, I nearly whacked you. Nearly whacked you, piggy pigs. Percentage, you might have to zoom in there. Okay. I'm going to be fairly safe here for a second so I can check it out. Okay. Features kind boy with hidden power. Yeah, okay. There's a few common themes there, isn't it? But that's also, a lot of that stuff is part of the sort of standard hero's journey trope as well. Funny though. Come on. You're not going to do this to me again, are you? Oh, there's one. There's 2 actually. No joy. Rebecca Sugar said she'd never actually watched Dragon Ball Z. Oh, we got it! Second one in! Peace out, Nether. You're kind to me for once. Can't believe it. It's taken us weeks to get 3. Sweet. Well, I know what we're doing on Minecraft Sunday then. We're going to do the wither fight. Can skeletons breathe underwater now? Yeah. Well, I mean, skeletons don't breathe anyway because they have no lungs, but yeah. They don't drown anymore. They can't shoot their bow underwater though, so when they are submerged, and they do sink, and they don't swim, but they will come after you and melee attack you if they get close enough, but they can't fire their bow at you underwater. But yeah, they don't drown and die anymore. I hope oh yeah, Disenchantment. New Macaroning show. Is that Netflix? I think it's Netflix, isn't it? So promising. Yeah, I hope it runs a long time too. For John DiMaggio's sake. Are you kidding? You think that guy's going to have any trouble getting work? Uh-huh, sure. Okay. Actually, I was watching Jeremy Dooley play or stream yesterday. He was streaming Gears of War 3. And of course DiMaggio does the main voice of whatever the main big guy's name in that thing is. And every time he opened his mouth I just heard Angry Jake. It was surreal. Seems to not be in many things, are you, Jarman? Check out his IMDb. That guy has no trouble getting work, I don't think. There we are, though. All 3 with the skeleton skulls. Hooray! I can't believe it was so easy. I was expecting to be there for another 10 minutes. Angry Jake is supposed to spend it there? Yeah, more or less. Right, let's see. How are we doing for time? Coming up in the end of 6 hours? Okay. Should be the last 15 minutes of the stream then. And we should probably stack this stuff up. So we need a little bit of busy work, is what we need. I can identify him easily in most results. Yeah. He's got a very distinctive voice. Same voice for everything. Well, it's not really about having to change your voice there. I mean, there are some voice actors who can do a bunch of... I just broke the stem, goddammit. Some voice actors can do a bunch of different voices and be utterly unrecognizable role to role. And there are some voice actors who just have a really iconic voice that's pleasant to listen to, has a lot of character in it. And have really good delivery and line reading. Being a good voice actor doesn't mean you have to be able to do a bunch of completely different sounding voices. And DiMaggio is a perfect example of that. Most of the characters he does sound very, very similar to one another, but it's his line reading, his delivery, his emotion and character that pumped into the characters that really sell what he does. Not everyone can be Billy West. You're still cool over here? You're still cool. Oh. Don't imagine he does have a surprisingly good singing voice. I don't know if I've ever heard him sing, at least outside of character. I mean, he sung as Bender before, but that's not exactly the same thing as proper singing, is it? What's that over there? Oh, it's just pumpkins. I don't know why horses keep appearing in the graveyard. And only horses. Do horses have different spawning rules? Can they spawn on coarse dirt? Because nothing else spawns in here. Or are they climbing across from here because their hitbox is just big enough to reach across the fence or something? Every time I turn around, there's another horse in there. First heard Billy West and Renan. I'm pretty sure that would be the first place I ever heard him as well. Although I don't think I knew his name at the time. I just knew I was really impressed with the voice work in Ren and Stimpy. I don't know when I first learnt his name. Do you know you sang at Adventure Time before? Well, yeah, there is that. I mean, but the Bacon Pancake song, does that even count as proper singing? Another good season 6 episode of Adventure Time is the one where Jake goes inside himself. There are 3 Billy West characters. One that sounds like Zeb Hannigan, one that sounds like Fry, one that sounds like Professor. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, I don't know what else. I mean, I could just end the stream slightly early, I guess. We just hit 6 hours. We're about 10 minutes short of a 2-hour mark for the upload episode, though. Not that it matters that much, because we already screwed up a bit, having to take a break halfway through the first hour and things like that. Is there anything else that needs doing before I do? Before I go? I don't think there is. Alright guys, I guess we'll call it a stream. We'll be back tomorrow. And the day after. Tomorrow probably won't be Minecraft. Tomorrow will be something else. The day after that, though, Minecraft Sunday as usual. Thank you ever so much for hanging out with me today, guys. I've enjoyed our chats today. What did we talk about? Mostly fruit and cartoons. That feels like a good place to be. That's right in my wheelhouse. Bananas and cartoons. That's where I live. Although to be fair, I haven't had a banana in ages. I should go get some bananas. I wonder if someone on Uber Eats makes something with bananas and I could just have it delivered. Because I'm feeling lazy. Anyway, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out.